You ever just like was in class and just made like those little doodles on your notebook? You ever done that? I have. I did it probably a lot more than you might think. Yeah. More often than not, whenever school was over and I had the notebook left over, I would usually keep it just for the papers. This way, if I came back to it, I'd tear out the work that I did over the years, and then over like the course of the year, and then more or less just start drawing in it constantly, over and over. I wouldn't draw often, but more often, but I wouldn't draw often, but I'd draw a lot when I was in school, because, you know, I was bored. I didn't want to have to take out my phone because that would be distracting, and I wanted to make it look like I was working, so I would just draw. Yeah. I think the only real time that this was kind of allowed was when I was actually drawing in like art class, but I didn't take art class as often as you might think, even though, well, you know, I'm an artist. I took studio art in elementary school, like all of elementary school. I took art. I took an art class in. I took, I think, 2 art classes in middle school, and for high school I took 2 digital art classes. And that's what really kind of led me to where I am now and knowing a lot about technology as well as art. I mean, I'm the guy who designed his own profile picture by simply just following instructions I found online. Not that I created this from anyone. I created the whole thing, the picture from scratch, and I just made like the adjustments to what it should look like, and then just made the image. I just needed to look up like the dimensions of the profile picture, so this way it wasn't bigger than it was. Still need to kind of do that for the banner on my YouTube channel, because as of right now, it's just this picture of a space hamster. Yeah. I prefer the standard pencil and pen as opposed to like a digital pencil and pen, I guess. If I were given like the pad thing with the bamboo pad with the pen, like that'd be awesome. But I mean, I'm not sure if I'd use it with the Photoshop that I have, because I found that for different aspects of what I use, it's much easier for me to use the pen to create. It's much easier for me to use the mouse for what I have currently for my like art, I guess. But I prefer a standard pencil and pen because it doesn't have the same feel as on the computer. Again, I might be just too standard for everything like that. Yeah. For those of you who may not know, I actually made a comic. I'm probably sure that I've told this before, so you can, I guess, look this up. But in my character creation thing, I probably talked about it. But I was literally bored in class when I actually wanted to make, well, an animation. I wanted the assignment was, which was what we were supposed to be doing, was creating a animation that we were going to put into Flash animation, which was the dumb animation that I originally posted here. I posted it mainly because I was really proud of it, and it was my first animation fully, and the character in it I created myself. And I don't know why, but I just seem to remember that I just kept creating keyframes over and over again, and that I thought it was a little bit slower than it turned out to be. But it turned out to be way too fast for that, and the frames just went way too fast, so I needed to somehow slow it down. Luckily, I was able to change the clip speed in the editing software, so that was good. I mainly created the character in my comic on 3 principles, and that was the easiest character to draw, that I could create multiple times, and that was like extremely definitive. Like you could tell him, like in a crowd, you could tell him apart from, say, another random character that I would add if I so choose. And that's what I kind of kept those 3 rules consistent throughout the comic throughout the few comics that I created for the character. and I've always kept it fairly. I always kept that rule, the first rule, for those three rules, very definitive. That each character needed to be different. That each character needed to be spottable from both a distance as well as up close, and that each character definitely needed to be that each character definitely needed to be able to be repeatedly drawn over and over again with very little in between the characters. I always found that makes that's in my opinion what makes a good character. And yeah, I probably told this before, but I originally created it on a sheet of on a sheet of paper, and I created the character originally as just the knight, which was the knight from the chess game, and it was just gonna be the adventures of the knight chess piece, where like it would just be him being controlled by it. But then I switched it over to the character of Lucas, or Sir Buckethead as I now call him, because I thought it was much more funnier, and it gives like that whole kind of juxtaposition of this huge epic adventure knight story, but it's undercut because of the juxtaposition that it's just the guy crossing the street or something. I always found that to be funny to me. Again, that's just my sense of humor. It probably won't resonate with a lot of other people. So yeah. Anyway, guys, I guess that's gonna really do it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and peace off. I just wanted to give one final thing before I officially go, and that's that I'm going to actually be going away for a week, and I won't be allowed to be on the internet for a while because I can't bring my laptop with me, and if I could, there would be nothing for me to do because I'm going to be off camping with family for a week, Saturday to Saturday. So starting tomorrow, I won't be uploading any videos, and if you know, yeah. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching, and peace off.